Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, look, man, we got the Papoose and Remy Ma situation, man. That joint done went all the way left. Right? It's horrible, man. We gonna go over that a little bit, man. We also got we got Usher putting his cherries on T.I.'s wife's tongue, man. Yeah, I was like, on video. On video, we got that, man. Yeah, that's right. Keep the barf in your mouth for a hot second, okay? We got 50 Cent on the CEO assassin, man. What went down with that situation, man? And we got something else. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey, yo, if this your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on, just check this out, man. The artist Papoose has been very quiet about his relationship with Remy Ma, man, for the last couple of years. As he should, man. You know what I mean? The man is a person and a family. You know what I mean? Before he's his job as an artist, okay? Well, he's finally decided to let his job, us, know what's going on in his personal life. And man, is it a doozy. In fact, he wasn't the only one. Apparently, Remy Ma is into it too. These two are having quite the back and forth, man, and the joint is looking insane, okay? First, it looks like his wife, Remy Ma, leaked out a text. Now, here's the thing. The wildest, well, let me just go into this first. I'm not going to even go into all of the other stuff. All right, look, where we at over here? All right. So, Remy Ma leaked out a text. Apparently, what went down is that Papoose was on the phone with so you know that Remy Ma has been getting dragged all over social media the last couple of months because it was said that she was messing around on some other dude that she was like training, easy to block captain or something like that, like for freestyle battles or whatever. Okay. The situation went all the way left. Something went down. Something came out about Papoose and easy to block captain getting into it. And next thing we know, everybody was looking at Remy Ma some type of way. Now, apparently Remy Ma had she might have caught Papoose on the phone with Clarissa Shields, the boxer, okay? And when she caught Papoose on the phone with Clarissa Shields, apparently they was on the phone, but Papoose must have fell asleep, okay? You're like, damn, the conversation was engaging like that? Well, that's not engaging, okay? I mean, look, people fall asleep on the phone all the time, man, but hang it up. Apparently, he might have been in some kind of deep sleep because Remy Ma was able to pick up the phone and look through the joint, and man, she found all kinds of craziness. And so she's brought it to you. In other words, she brought it to his job. Okay, she found all this information. Oh gosh, look at this guy. You're like, what you looking at? And I'm looking at this dude. He going into Walmart with not with a joint. He got. Well, forget it. Let me just keep it going. If I tell you what I'm seeing, you're gonna know where I'm at. Anyway, look. This is what was posted. It says, it sounds like Papoose said, that's okay. We human beings. No human being is gonna be able to report their every move. You see nothing wrong with that. So apparently it's in the middle of a conversation he was having with Clarissa Shields, right? She says, you take accountability. You the one who's married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe, okay? Or to communicate you fell asleep in the Sprinter. So apparently she's getting on him about like not keeping in contact with her at what it sounds like after he got home from wherever he came from, okay? He said, after the office, I'm going to a Christmas party at the office. The CEO asked me to come last week. You don't know that, do you? Okay. She said, Pap, I don't care. You don't have to tell me nothing. All right. Remy Ma says, this is what she posted at the bottom of that back and forth between Clarissa and Papoose. Remy Ma says, Papoose, dumbass, fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa Shields with the 3 laughing emojis. She said, laying in my house, he refuses to leave. This itch supposed to be a world champion boxer and gets scary, hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, and baby girl, you not the only one. I said, damn. Okay. She also added this. She said, this lady, Clarissa Shields, and that sorry-ass publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like he God's gifts for too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me to just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Okay? Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never cuff you because you're ugly. But don't worry, I saw everything now. The world gonna see it too. Since you so tough, boo. Let me throw this out here to you ladies. Being ugly does not disqualify you from getting it. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes will hit you up whether you ugly or not. Ooh, look at Shorty's cold sore. Papoose apparently may have responded. He said to her, let me read to you what he said last, because it sounded like she let out a couple of posts. Okay. She also dropped another post that said, since when you so yeah. It says, since when do you let both your phones die and don't call me? Get up. This looks like it's coming from Miss Sh0cked again. She says, I know you hate the internet games, but you need to do something today about this girl. My PR team gonna freak out when they see this. I can't be up there exposing her before December 25th, the movie coming out. You got your other phone yet? LOL, don't worry. I'm not worried about nothing she say or put in her story. I just need you to clear it up as soon as possible. So she was sending him all these texts. All right. Here's Remy Ma adds on the bottom. She said, Papoose, you effing dummy. Hey, Miss Sh0cked, he took your advice, but not before I screenshot all of your conversation. Oh, he was getting me arrested. The woman that never effed on him in 17 years while plotting with one of his chicks to try to destroy me. The same woman that could have been used my platform to expose you. I got all your pics and messages from the chicks while I was away, and he was holding me down, quote unquote. Okay. And then she said, F your movie. She said, what else she said? She said, Papoose, you effing dummy. She's just going in. Papoose, you effing dummy. Hey, Miss Sh0cked, I took your advice, but not before I screenshotted it. Oh wait, did I just read that twice? Oh yeah, I did read it twice. Okay. She said, he about to say he wrote me rhymes. Imagine that. And if anything sexual leaks out about me, it was him, because he threatened that too. Okay. Now this is crazy, man. She also posted some more stuff from Clarissa Shields. All right. Another message from her to Pat, where she said, okay, love, I'm not happy, but all right, I'm going to stop, but don't want to stress you more than you already are, so I'm going to just stop. So how I feel is not warranted. I'm just tired of talking and you not hearing me, so I can't. Thank you for your honesty, though. That's always the best option. You're going to do whatever you feel you want to do. I won't say nothing else. I ask for gifts. I'm tripping. I express. I like flowers. I'm tripping. I want time set aside dedicated to me. I'm tripping. I don't know how to feel. I'm just laying here feeling stupid. Listen, man. Remy Ma posted a response to that. She said, Miss Sh0cked, I am a one boyfriend woman, the same way I was a one husband woman. And I'm a good woman at that. Hence, why you fathermuckers won't just go. Oh, and he's never gonna buy you anything because he thinks he's the prize. He's a taker, not a giver. Plus, I'm the one with the bag. Plus, she said, please stop playing with me because I'm not the enemy you want. I'm not even mad, actually. I'm very happy, and that's why your boyfriend is mad. Oh, and I know you said you feel stupid, but you look stupid too, okay? And then she added, he never knocked nobody out. That was a lie, and neither will you, so relax, okay? Papoose issued a response, okay? His first response said, sad to say, but Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now that I finally moved on, she's playing the victim. I've requested a divorce numerous times. She'd rather clout chase on social media than handle this like civilized adults. I did not want to do the social media foolishness. For the sake of my 6-year-old baby, she has to go to school. As you could see, I remain quiet through all of this. Then he also added this. He said, I'll never get anyone arrested. Once again, you're lying. That could be easily verified. You are the one who played with the police. Lying about history that unfolded in front of the world is pathetic. Falsifying text messages that you claim are from over a decade ago just to create a false narrative and justify cheating, narcissistic behavior. Okay. Then he also added, while I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy Ma was. And he posted a picture of Remy with Easy the Block Captain. She said, now that I finally moved on, she's angry and was making up lies. I told her we could divorce like adults. She refuses to do that because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still got the messages of her begging me to lie about the knockout, but who cares? He didn't throw one punch back. super soft. Last time I saw this chump, he was in a fetal position. Everybody saw it. When I knocked him out, Remy Ma woke him up and went home with him for 4 days. I went home with my daughter. As you can see, she couldn't wait to lie about it again. Shaking my head. I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then he slept with my wife. She said, playing with the police at Papoose. So I don't really care to even read this anymore. Listen. Hopefully the message is still up. Listen, man. Here's what I think about when I see all of this, okay? Whenever there's like a personal issue, right? Whenever there's a personal issue and then you take the personal issue and then bring it to the public, right? I mean, you don't really have to do that. You don't have to do that. And the public's going to read it. The public wants to know about it. The public is interested in your personal life and stuff like that. But you don't have to really go about it like that. The issue with this situation, right, is that, and I don't know if when people are hurt, they may not necessarily care about being right, being righteous or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think of when, what's that scripture? The scripture where the angels visited Mary, told Mary she was gonna have a baby and the whole 9 yards, and she was pregnant and stuff like that. And when her fiance Joseph heard about it, he was like, man, she must have been sleeping around. And he ain't publicly put her out there. He tried to do it privately. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the scriptures go so far as to say, because he was righteous, he chose not to publicly out her. You follow what I'm saying, man? He didn't want to throw her out there like that because he was righteous. So that tells me that a righteous person is not going to throw the other person out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's out there already, it's out there already. If folks are going to talk about it, folks are going to talk about it. But if it's something that went down between you and somebody else, there's no need to really expose the situation. But now that the situation is out, well, then now we just going to talk about it and then we're going to, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, Joseph was a righteous man. You know what I mean? That's what it says in, Matthew 1:19, right? Joseph was a righteous man and he didn't want to disgrace her publicly, okay? So there is that piece, all right? The other thing is this, man. Whenever you have a married couple and one person cheats, I think what happens psychologically is the other person feels like they now have the opportunity or the option to cheat. You know what I'm saying? And generally that tends to be what happens. You know what I'm saying? When a person does cheat, now that it opens up the relationship to all kinds of insanity. And honestly, I mean, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that part. I'm not going to say the part that I was just thinking. But Clarissa jumped into the situation. All right. She jumped into the situation. She says that, she posted Clarissa Shields versus the real Remy Ma on February 2nd. Come get your ad whooped. Crash out, right? She said, you might as well. Next fight is February 2nd in Flint, Michigan for some more heavyweight belts. And The Fire Inside comes out on Christmas Day. So now she's promoting her stuff. She must have listened to The Breakfast Club, right? She's promoting her stuff now, okay? She said, you making fake texts is crazy. I'm not an itch you could bully. You're bitter and mad. You making yourself look stupid. Just stop it, okay? So now she wants to fight. She wants to fight this man's wife. Which is never wise. Okay. This whole situation is a disaster. And quite frankly, man, I guess this is why he's like, I didn't really want all of this to come out the way it's coming out. But I think when you're at the height of your emotions, you don't even care what you look like anymore. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully these two can figure out a way to go about fixing this situation, man. I mean, at this point, it's very far gone. It's very far gone, man. And unfortunately, we're seeing the destruction of a family unit, which is always a horrible thing. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up. It ain't easy to block Captain. Talk about he put out a post. He says, tell Pap to unblock me. I want to holler at you. And then put the picture of the duck. I mean, the situation is really bad for them, man. Hopefully they can work through it. I'm mad that I spent that much time, but a lot of people want to know what's going on with Papoose and stuff like that, man. A lot of people, they say, yo, man, he held her down for 6 years while she was locked up. And, but she put that in parentheses, like, man, that ain't true. And then, the false narratives, lies, they gonna come out like crazy. Ain't nobody gonna believe anybody. Everybody, like, whoever cheated first is going to try to justify their actions by saying the other person cheated first. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna be a thing. Where we at over here, man? Anyway, listen, man. I know I ain't record yesterday and stuff like that. I just was out of it yesterday. I couldn't pull it off. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to know when to. You know what I'm saying? Take a break. All right. But in case you didn't know. All right. The CEO, the UnitedHealthcare CEO assassin. I was following that story for a minute, man. Bro left a manifesto. You know what I mean? And then when you read it, look, when you read the manifesto, folks start to realize, you know what? This guy might not be what I expect. The ladies probably realize this dude ain't quite the dating prospect that they thought he was. You follow what I'm saying, man? In fact, there's some additional information that came out on bro. You know what I mean? Take a listen to this joint real quick.
Or if he's referring to the healthcare system. But I think we are going to find out more. I said it's outside the jail. It's actually outside the courthouse. Right. The extradition hearing is going on as we speak, so we're not sure. But look, eventually he's going to end up being, it's just a matter of when, but he will end up going back to Manhattan to face those charges. But now there's also more about what was going through his mind. If he is the killer, what was the motive here?
Right. The world's fascinated. The country is fascinated with this guy.
Right. And maybe it's so odd that even, once, I want to show you this image. The first image of him in the McDonald's where he was taken down. And I've heard a lot of people saying, like, how did they catch him? Well, obviously he sat in a McDonald's eating. He had to take his mask down. And there were other customers who saw it. Interestingly, the customers are now saying they were joking about it.
Right. Like, he looks like
that guy kind of looks like, and
never thinking it was him.
Right. And one of the McDonald's employees overheard them joking and then looked. And they had they're the McDonald's employee is the one who said, wait, this might be him, and actually called police who came and arrested him. It is the fascination with him has not died down. And now that people, know his face, they've seen his mugshots, the fascination online continues with memes and people still celebrating him. And as they celebrate him, we're still trying to figure out what exactly was the motive here. There has been we showed you yesterday the x-ray that Luigi had posted at one point showing the screws in his back. Right. There's a surgery he had after an injury, but was that the thing that actually motivated him?
Right. Did he have a bad experience with the healthcare companies? Those are questions we just don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully that played, man. But if it didn't, apparently bro was suffering from some kind of intense amount of back pain, man. And as you can see from the pics, bro had what looks like screws in his lower back. And that pain was so intense, it affected his ability to be physically intimate. You understand what I'm saying? Now, according to his former landlord, R.J. Martin, who owns the living space in Hawaii, where the co-living space in Hawaii, where he lived for 6 months, bro revealed to him that he was in constant pain over a pinched nerve and a misaligned spine. You understand what I'm saying? The landlord said, quote, he knew that dating would be and being physically intimate with his back condition wasn't possible. I remember him telling me, and my heart just breaks when I hear that. Okay, close quote. well, look, you lucky he's locked up now, because you revealing that information about bro, man. You reveal that information about him. We know bro is not afraid to pull a trigger on your ass. You know what I mean? For leaking out all of his information. Now, apparently, bro killed because he couldn't cuff. That's what we're getting from that. Okay? Pain in his lower back. He killed because he couldn't cuff. Okay? To me, that's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to come together, man. You know what I mean? He has screws in his lower back. Feels intense pain. Okay, health coverage did what it did and either didn't relieve the pain or doesn't cover it. Look, bro's attractive enough to get play, but unable to get buns. You know what I mean? Not because he don't want it, but because it hurts to get it. And his was worse, man. I mean, his was way worse. Okay, Shorty's talking about how hard they want to throw it back on the man. You know what I mean? and he thinking about how painful that would actually be. I couldn't imagine. And listen, man, don't laugh at bro, right? Because there's no law that says you can't be suffering a pinched nerve in the next couple of minutes. You follow what I'm saying, man? Think about it. Being physically intimate, right, is a physical form of expression and love. And it's one thing if you want to give it, but think of how hard it is for a man to find a woman that's selfless enough to be focused on bro who can't fulfill her physical need for intimacy. You understand what I'm saying, man? Bro would have to find a woman that's okay with having her need for physical intimacy met in non-traditional ways. And you do know that that's possible. It's super possible, okay? Hey, look, man. Hey, look, listen, man. There's a lid for every pot. You're like, huh? I'm saying there's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? Never mind all that. Listen, the McDonald's worker that reported bro, that got him roped up, apparently look, that worker may not be getting the promised reward of $60K or $50K, whatever the number is. I think it's $60K. Ain't that fitting? Apparently, to receive the FBI reward, the McDonald's worker would first have to be nominated by an involved agency and then be approved through the committee. Okay? They then have to run over hot coals carrying a bucket of McDonald's grease without spilling it. And if they don't spill the grease, the Secretary of State and the Secretary of State were to agree to everything apart from the hot coals and the grease, then they would then be able to determine how much money the information provided by the employee is worth, up to, but not totaling 50K as advertised. You know what I'm saying? Which is foul. But I low-key feel like it ain't. I love the fact that the game is so cold. Ain't it cold? Now, bro's attorney has spoken out stating that he anticipates his client will be pleading not guilty to the murder charge. All right? His attorney is like, evidence? What evidence? You know what I'm saying? With the damn Monopoly money sticking out his pocket and the tip of the silencer sticking out his back pocket. Well, attorney, okay, the situation just got hairier. You know what I mean? I'm talking hairier than Luigi's brow, okay? Because now they done found out light-skinned Luigi, the valedictorian's fingerprints, matched the prints taken at the scene of the killing. Tisk, right? Well, look, I guess bro could look on the bright side, man. Since it seems like he want to be looked at as a hero of sorts, bro might get his wish. Because 50 Cent, what's my time tonight? 50 Cent apparently wants to make a documentary out of light skin's situation, okay? 50 Cent posted a portion of the manifesto. Here's how the manifesto reads, okay? It says, to the feds, I'll keep this short, okay? They say, because I do respect what you do for our country, okay? To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial. Some elementary social engineering, basic CAD, a lot of patience, the spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do lists that illuminate the gist of it. That's part of the manifesto. 50 Cent posts and said, I don't know why, but I kind of like this killer. I'm sorry this is going the way it is, but I'm doing a documentary on him. He's special. I apologize in advance for anyone who doesn't understand. I said, damn, man, what a world, right? What a world. Where we at over here? What's my time looking like, man? Let's go to our shout outs real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to our shout outs real quick, see what's going on, man, what we got. All right. Where we at over here, man? All right, look, man. Shout out to who we got over here, man. Damn. All this Remy Ma stuff right here. Remy Ma. All right, listen. Shout out to OG Too Slick. OG Too Slick was like, yo, the New World Translation of the Bible, John 6:44, no man can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I'll resurrect him on the last day. I hear you refer to Jesus as God often. I would like to know who the Father is. What do you mean, who the Father is? There's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, okay? There's one God who exists in three persons, okay? And the three distinct persons are the one God. Consider the word God as like a title, okay? And let me throw this out here while I'm on the topic. A lot of people are gonna get mad at me, so make sure you hit the like button. New World Translation is not a good translation. In fact, it is it is a translation used by a cult, okay? A cult, all right? It is not a good translation. You're like, what's the name of the cult? Jehovah's Witnesses, okay? OG Too Slick came back. He was like, yo, well, for many years, I read the King James and a New World Translation side by side because others have said the same thing, but they both say the same thing. Now, they don't, OG Too Slick. And let me give you some scriptures, okay? A key scripture is the book of John, chapter 1, verse 1, okay? The book of John, chapter 1, verse 1, very, very clear. All right. It says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All right. But in the New World Translation, it says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was a God. All right. So the scriptures say the Word was God, but the New World Translation says the Word was a God. You understand? And we don't have many gods, or there are no smaller gods. There is only true God. You know what I mean? Anything that is not true God is a false God. There's no way around it. Okay? If it ain't true God, it ain't no lowercase g God. It's a false God. And all false gods are fake gods. They're idols. They're not good. You know what I mean? Who else we got over here? Ms. JP. She said, Celeb, you can't ask, do we know Jay-Z personally? Because do we know Diddy personally? And honestly, this is back in 2000. We don't know what the dope dealer shot his cousin. We don't know what the dope dealer who shot his cousin Jay did back in the days. Okay. Yeah, we don't know these people personally, but that doesn't necessarily mean we don't know anything about them. Okay. That's like saying, like, because here's the thing about Jay-Z and Diddy and all these other people. The fact that we even know them, it's like how you know the people at work. Because Jay-Z and Diddy, we're watching them at work. We see them at work. You understand what I'm saying? When you go to certain stores and you're seeing the people at work and you see them every day and they always in your face and they letting you know all this information, there's that. Leander Jeff, my man said, yo, Celeb, I just want to pick your brain. What made you get into all this, and also how are you mentally? Like, do you ever really take a break? A well-needed self-day? Yeah, I kind of felt like yesterday was that day, Leander. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate that. Okay. What made me get into this? Well, I'll tell you what, man, I was already doing videos like on breaking down scriptures and stuff like that a long time ago, man. And I really was just advertising my voice. I'm just advertising my voice on a website, and Source found me, man. Source was like, yo, man, you want to do some hip hop news, like academics? I was like, I don't know who academics is like that, but okay, I'll do hip hop news. And he gave me a script and I read it, and boom, it was there. And I was like, man, let me just do this every day and hopefully it'll be good. And here we are. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I do feel like I need to take a break. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, this system is the type of system that if you stop, they start dropping your stuff in the algorithm. So it's almost designed so that you cannot stop. You know what I mean? Where we at over here, man? Somebody said, look, Tasco said, you're not a real fan if you don't wonder what this ninja look like every 5 videos. You sound like academics. Yeah, but I don't look nothing like academics. Trust me, I don't. Okay. Mary Ann Anderson said, you lying to yourself if Jay-Z is not in your top 5 rappers of all time. Why I gotta be lying to myself? We must agree. I don't think so. Where we at over here? All right. War and Peace. I'm not gonna read your joint out today. I'm gonna read it tomorrow. All right. Because I liked what you said. Let me give this last shout out. All right, because I don't want to be here too long. I gotta get dinner. Okay. Damn, where's the shout out? I gotta give a shout out to first of all Scarecrow. My man said the video is 44 minutes and 44 seconds. Is that a coincidence? No, it ain't. And I want to give a shout out to Carla Townsend. Okay, Carla Townsend hit us with $49.99. It's a lot of money, man. $50 damn near. Okay. No, it's $49.99. I'm just saying. Now, well, it's more than $50. You know why? Because she hit us with $49.99, and then she also hit us with $14.99. She ain't playing. Carla Townsend ain't playing, man. Shout out to Carla Townsend, man. That joint blew my mind when she did that, man. Real talk. Okay, $49.99. That's insane. Thank you, Carla. I really do appreciate that, man. I tell you, I'm like, I wonder if I know you. I gotta go check my whatchamacallit, see if I know you. Check my friends list, see what your last name is. All right, listen. And finally, wrap this bad boy up, man. Okay, got to take care of this situation. You like, what you having for dinner? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they cooking for your boy. Okay, listen. Where we at over here, man? I look T.I. Let me tell you what T.I. got going on, man. Okay, let me tell you what T.I. got going on. All right, T.I. done let Usher put cherries on Tiny's tongue. Okay, you like, I don't know. Look, you like, I don't know who I'm supposed to be more disgusted with, T.I., Usher, or Tiny. Well, look, why can't it be all 3 of them, man? You know what I mean? Look, take a look at this insanity real quick.
What up, Tiny? Woo! I was cheering for Tiny.
right? Damn, you're like, I think I'm going to throw up. Well, swallow it back down, because 50 Cent also posted a video of one of these Usher concerts, man. You know what I'm saying? The cherry on a tongue concert. 50 Cent posted an Usher video, but this one is a little bit different. I want you to take a look at this joint real quick. Look. Somebody said she ain't nowhere to land the plane. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. You know what I mean? Look, you over here like, yo, what's that though? What's that? Hey, look, man. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You know what I'm saying? Where's that at? Ain't nobody coming to see you. Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. What you think about the Remy Ma situation, man? Ain't that horrible, man? You know, they bringing it to us. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't got to bring it to his job. Don't bring it to each other's job, man. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. I think the issue is that when you have a public job, everybody can see what you got going on in public. And when it ain't good, it ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, Celeb News.